From the beginning, I've had three goals for this bill. One, to make sure we can get as much funding as possible for tornado recovery. Two, to make sure that our water department has the critical funding they need to protect our greatest public asset. And three, to put together a bill that can pass the Board of Aldermen quickly, because we know people on the north side have been waiting for resources for too long, and we know that our water department is on the verge of not having any more money. Today, I look forward to supporting a number of amendments that get us closer to reaching these goals. These include allocating the $25 million from the reserve fund to support tornado recovery, water infrastructure, and addressing vacancy. Specifically, we'll be bringing forth amendments to allocate $10 million to the fund for tornado recovery and Northside rebuilding, as we cannot leave any money on the table when folks are recovering from a devastating natural disaster. In addition, I'm looking forward to $10 million to the water department being brought forth to ensure that our water department has what they need to be able to leverage other funds for our water infrastructure and to start to address the $700 million in needs that our department has. And last, we know that vacant housing causes blight on our neighborhoods throughout our city, and that even before the tornado, a disproportionate number of vacant properties plagued the north side and parts of Southeast. An additional $5 million to the vacancy fund will build the long-term infrastructure that we need in order to hold absentee owners accountable for their properties.
Is something that we've discussed since before the bill was even introduced. One of the issues that I know faces many communities across the city is vacancy, particularly in wards such as mine and also across North St. Louis. Vacancy has been a plague upon many of the neighborhoods, and we have communities that are working actively to address vacancy in our community. And I think the city should be stepping up and supporting them with those efforts. So this is an appropriation of additional $5 million. The $5 million that was in the bill as it was originally proposed was to create somewhat of an enabling framework to support the vacancy litigation work that's happening across the city. I was just in Baden last night and talking with them about some of the efforts that they're undertaking in their community, and similarly in the neighborhoods Carondelet, Dutchtown that I represent. These are vital activities that we need to sustain our communities moving forward. So the additional $5 would be coming from reserve and would be supported specifically for a vacancy litigation trust fund to address the vacant property issue that we have throughout our communities.
Thank you. So amendment number 4 is eliminating the language in the bill under the Water Infrastructure Fund that describes it as an interdepartmental loan. This is the only place in the bill that something is described as a loan. And speaking with the Water Division, their plan is to use this money in order to leverage debt. And you cannot leverage debt off of a loan. Especially one that might be due by 2036. And if the plan is to forgive this loan in the end, it doesn't make sense to really put it out as a loan. So this will enable the Water Division to use the now $40 million that they're getting to leverage that to create more debt, really take out loans, and do a majority of the over $700 million of capital improvement needs they have. So this is a crucial step, but we do have to do some language change to make sure that they can use take out that debt.
Alderman Schweitzer, let me just provide some clarity for the public really quickly. You all will get a chance to comment again after the amendments. So this is not, we're not expecting this to finish, but you all will get a chance to talk before the amendment is officially adopted. I'll just wait. Okay, Alderwoman Schweitzer. I don't have an attitude. My tone is very neutral. If it came across as attitude, that's not my intention. I'm just trying to navigate the community.
Give him a chance, man.
Like, y'all knew this would happen. Y'all aren't listening to us. You know how people have these numbers?
Go ahead, Alderwoman Schweitzer. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna go.
I make a motion, we go into recess.
It's second. It was moved by Alderman Aldridge and seconded by Chair Clark Hubbard that we go.
We have to vote? Previous roll?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Amendment number 7 essentially proposes that we take the interest funds from the downtown fund that would be generated and that we move that to the tornado impacted fund. I think we've had a number of conversations and been talking about this for a long time, that it's important that every dollar that we can, I've spoken to, every member on this committee about this, and I've been very vocal that I think when it comes to the RAM settlement dollars, the difference between the down bucket and the water bucket versus the tornado recovery bucket and North City bucket is that there are other economic opportunities for these other buckets. For the tornado impacted bucket, we really cannot guarantee that there will be, we know what's going on with FEMA, that is actively being dismantled. We know that we're in a process of trying to get state funds to trickle down, but it is a long process. We're not sure what's going to happen. RAM settlement dollars are really the only dollars that we kind of have direct control over and know what's going to happen.